feel as though you know exactly what to do, but still don't do it. I totally get it. So here I have 6 reasons why I believe it's difficult to lose weight, get fitter and get healthier and keep it that way, and how to flip it all on its head and get the results that you want. So this is not about what you should be eating, how you should eat it. It's not about hormones, chemical imbalances, or the type of exercise that you need. You probably know all that already. If you don't, hit the subscribe and listen to my other videos. And please ask some questions. This is about why most people find changing their thinking behind it so difficult and how to flip it all on its head. Hi, I'm Susan from the Healthy Lifestyle Activator, helping people to get their health back on track the easy and natural way. So let's get started. 1, fixing from the inside. When we use nutrition and exercise to reset our health and lose some weight, instead of resorting to the medical intervention, trying to get fix the issue from the outside, the problem is you have to dig a bit deeper and learn something about yourself. Most people aren't prepared to do that. They are looking for a quick fix. Result, even if they get off the starting block, it usually doesn't work. Statistics show that at least 80% of people that lose a lot of weight put it back on within a year. 2, it's tough. Keeping fit is one of the few things that people can't ask somebody else to do for them. Doesn't matter if you have a personal trainer, a private chef, or millions of pounds, or even plenty of time. To actually keep fit, you have to make the sheer grit, personal brute effort yourself. Get up and get moving. And it can be tough. Most people don't understand how hard it is, and then they try and make up excuses and convince themselves it can't be done, and they are fine as they are. Result, self-sabotage is a thing, and they never get to see the magnificent results that they could have seen. 3, it takes time. Unlike a pharmaceutical pill that can combat a surface problem or symptom instantly, nutrition and exercise can only attack the source, and it takes time. They don't kick in straight away. It needs to repair digestion, skin issues, irritability, getting underneath the problem, blood pressure, cholesterol, weight, lethargy, stress, even health anxiety. It can be frustrating, and impatience can lead to giving up. The question becomes, what's the point? I'm not seeing any changes anyway. Result, just before the effort is about to turn into an easy, natural thing to do, they give up. 4, this is a big one. It's inevitable. It is what it is. Oh, I can't bear that expression. Often people don't understand how amazing they can feel. Seriously, so many people have said to me, but I feel okay, thanks. They don't know how great they can feel. They think it's normal to fall asleep in the afternoon. Or they just accept that they don't have the energy they used to have, accept that they can't do certain things that they used to do anymore. Result, they carry on regardless, as their thought process is, it's inevitable. 5, it's expensive. The misconception is that it's expensive to eat healthily. Is it? Result, they eat over-processed, cheap, less nutritious, unhelpful foodstuffs, and that doesn't get the results they want. 6, it's boring to get fit. Going to the gym every night, ugh. There's a reason they call it a treadmill. Result, I tried. I'm trying. Language that will keep them stuck exactly where they are. Any one of these 6 points could be triggers for you to go on the defensive and make excuses, or take a long, hard look at what you do and how you think of yourself. Think action and be the person you want to be. That's you, which is why you're still here. If you can relate to any one of these, keep watching, as I have solutions. So in short, no quick fixes. Dig deep and get lasting results. It's tough. Understand it's tough and do it anyway. It takes time. Be patient. It doesn't happen overnight, and nor should it. It's inevitable. It's not inevitable. You can feel even more amazing. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be boring if you don't want it to be. So here we go. Let's turn all those things on their head in a bit more detail. 1, success from inside. If you are looking for lasting results, you are not looking for a quick fix. They are polar opposites, so you will need to dig a little bit deeper. What do I mean by that? Decide to take complete responsibility for your future health. I know, sounds harsh, but believe me when I say this will give you such a magnificent breakthrough. I get a lot of reaction from this comment. The TV and the health professionals often say it's not people's fault. And I agree to a certain extent. Here's the thing, if you take your car into a garage, you are not expected to know how your car works in detail to help it run perfectly. If you eat great food, you don't need to know how it works. You don't need to know how your body works. But the food industry and the environment screwed that up, and we didn't know it was going to harm us quite so much. But we do now. And blaming someone else or something else is not going to get you the results you're looking for. So even if you do think, you like to think it's not your fault, by taking responsibility and accepting that you are the cause of what you have and what you are now, you now have a significantly different mindset that makes you the creator of what you can do in the future. Does that make sense? And once you get your head around that, you will automatically start asking better quality questions. You won't get anywhere by asking yourself, how did I get here? How did this happen? Why am I like this? By the way, when I say take full responsibility, I don't mean beat yourself up. Never, ever do that. You are here and you just want to be here. That's all. But learn what you need to do. Ask, what do I need to know? What do I need to know about myself? What do I need to know to get where I want to be? Where do I find out what I need to know and do? What do I want? Why do I want it? If you are walking through life thinking it's not your fault and something will change someday, somehow, without putting in the effort, you have some thinking to do. A very prominent question that life coaches ask is, where are you now? This can be very helpful to know what you don't like about your life, why you want the change, and it can give you an idea of how long something will take to achieve it. But I implore you, when it comes to health, it's important not to focus on that too much. Remember the saying, what we focus on grows. So focus on what you want and not what you don't want. All you'll get is what you already have. And anyway, there's no finishing line to this. It's a non-stop lifestyle change. So remember this. You might want to write this down. Stop being attached to who you believe you are and think how you need to think and feel how you need to feel to be that person that you want to be. You don't need to wait. You can do that right now. Do this and your results won't just get you better health and less weight. Many other aspects of your life will change too. What I mean by that is if you can change your thinking about nutrition, your health, yourself, your worth enough to do this, what else can you change your thinking about? What else will change in your life if you have more energy? What else will change if you have even more confidence? It's a breakthrough moment for most people. As written by Edwin Markham, this is really important. Nothing is worth the making if it does not make the man/woman. A quick temporary fix won't get you all that. There are some free downloads in the link below to get you started, questions to trigger your thoughts, quotes for inspiration, and some simple ideas. Please download them. Please use them. 2, it's a huge effort. Yes, it is. That's not the part we're trying to flip here. It's your mindset and your belief we need to change. If you keep being told it's easy, you'll keep feeling like a failure when it turns out to be hard and you can't do it. Sometimes we look at other people doing it and think that they're doing it without too much effort. Would you agree? But I can't tell you how many people turn up to running club and say, I nearly didn't come tonight. And then at the end, they say, I'm so glad I came. Me included, quite often, actually. Can you do this on your own by yourself? Yes, you can. Of course you can, if it's your preference. Some people swear that they couldn't do it without a personal trainer, a nutritionist, or a workout buddy. But all you really need to do is start hanging out with people that are clearly feeling the benefits of keeping fit and eating well. You'll soon be inspired. If you don't feel as though you can join something at the moment, the running club, maybe the walking club, badminton, tennis, there are so many things, football club, climbing, cycling, sailing. What about dancing? Start thinking about how you will get yourself into a position that you can do something like this, because the value is immense. Do this and you will create camaraderie, support, and enjoy getting the results much quicker and easier than you ever thought you would. Look, it's important to get this. Just because it's difficult, it doesn't mean it can't be done. Maybe write that one down too. So what to do now? Please go and book yourself into something once you've finished watching this video. Even if it is for 2 months' time, it'll be a commitment. 3, be patient. How do you keep going? How do you keep going when you're not seeing instant results? Okay, this is quite challenging because unless you study food, nutrition, maybe functional medicine, neuroscience, and understand it, you might not believe the full extent of what it can do for you. But a constant supply of instant gratification and quick fixes will not work. So believe me when I tell you, if you are patient, you keep going, learn something, just something about nutrition and how it works, but don't obsess. I see plenty of people who get sick from obsessing over their health. There are so many things to know and believe. But here's the thing. Just know this. One of the most important things, I think, in my view, is keeping each and every cell in your body healthy. So how do you do that? Well, look, all you really need to know is that a healthy cell membrane, the wall of the membrane, transports nutrients and oxygen into your cell and toxins and carbon dioxide out efficiently and effectively, creating an environment to support the functioning of it. It is directly and completely affected by the quality of the food that you eat and the lifestyle that you have. Yep. So all you have to do is eat well, think well, feel well, believe it, and do it. And you will definitely start believing it. 4, feeling amazing? That's long gone. If you can't remember how good you used to feel, try harder. If you can't remember, you were probably taking it for granted at the time. If you really can't conjure it up, make it up. Let's say you can visualize a time when you were doing a sport, running around, you weren't falling asleep during the day, you laughed a lot and challenged other people to, say, a run race or a bike race or a game of squash, climbing a hill maybe. Imagine, even if you had 30% of that energy now, how would you feel? Feel it now. What about 40%? Just because you can't do it all doesn't mean you shouldn't do something that will still have a significant effect. All the time you think it can't be changed, it can't. 5, expensive to eat healthily? See this? I love this. Avocado, 75 pence. I bet you pay more for a chocolate bar that you just grab without thinking from the garage when you fill up your fuel. Nutrition, avocado, 15 out of 10. Chocolate bar, nil. See this? Bananas, 6 bananas. Price, 96 pence. That's less than 20 pence each. Biscuits, probably £2. Nutrition, 12 out of 10 for the bananas. Biscuits, -50. Look at these. Look at these. Pew lentils. Pew lentils? Probably a quid's worth here. Packed with protein and fibre. Yes, of course, some things are more expensive, but this is the last thing you should be cutting down on. Not the first. Make preparing your own stuff a thing. Make it into a habit. The more you do it, the quicker it is to make. Make your own hummus, your breads, your dressings, even tomato sauce. So much more delicious. Make your own soups. They're often double the nutrition and half the price. 6. It's boring. Did you miss point 2? You don't have to do exercise to get healthy. This is an easy one. From walking instead of taking your car to climbing Kilimanjaro. There will be a sport or an activity for you somewhere in between. Look, here's the thing. Even if you decide just to go on an evening class in pottery, an art class, instead of sitting on the sofa watching TV, eating your snacks. This is not mind-blowingly active, but it's engaging in something new, meeting new people, and not consuming those extra chemical calories while you're sat at home a bit bored. It's a start. One thing I know for sure is that you don't have to be brilliant to take the first step, but you sure do have to take the first step to succeed. And who knows what the next activity or adventure will be for you. We all started somewhere. So, in summary, what do we need to do? 1. Ask empowering questions. Raise your worth and get more than just weight loss. 2. Accept it's tough and do it anyway. Be patient. It doesn't happen overnight, and nor should it. 4. Know that lethargy is not inevitable. You can feel amazing. 5. It's not expensive to eat fabulously great, tasty food. 6. Be active. You will enjoy it. It's not boring if you just find your thing. Don't forget to go to the link and get the downloads. Answer the questions. You don't get the meal by just looking at the recipe. Or if you'd like some more support, take a look at the 6-week transformational program. But whatever you do, don't hit the snooze button again. And remember, be you, be fine, be happy, be amazing. Make it your choice. Let's go. Cheerio. See you soon.